You know, appetizers can be a very important part of the meal. I mean, sometimes they're my favorite part of the meal. And you can do them at home as well. And our gluten-free guru, Kristi Slaughter, is here today to show us some very special appetizers that you can make at home.
Today we're doing a deep-fried avocado, and we're actually going to be serving that with Chev.
Okay, you got me on that one. I don't
cheese.
think I've heard of Chev.
It's so terrific.
Okay.
And we're going to actually do this filling a couple different ways. I've got some cherry tomatoes that we're also going to fill with our cream cheese. But we're going to start with that. I love recipes that you can use several different ways. Okay. So you could actually just do a batch of this and store it in the refrigerator and eat on it. It would really be good on bread too. Ooh. You did a sandwich with like some roasted turkey. I know, we're hungry.
We'll make some toast.
I've got about 4 ounces of cream cheese here. And because these little bites are so small, let's go ahead and use the full fat. Let's just do the real thing, okay? And then we're gonna do a couple tablespoons of Chev. And this is a French goat cheese, like I had mentioned before, and it's got a nice tart tanginess to it. It's really, really good.
I truly like goat cheese. I really do. It does. It adds a lot to a bunch of different recipes. It just adds that little freshness, a little, like you said, a little tanginess to it.
Yeah, and the Chev has more moisture than feta, and so it doesn't crumble as easy, but it's so good to be able to spread. And I've softened the cream cheese just a little bit, but to this you could use lots of different types of herbs. And today I'm using some basil. And before we came on, you asked what kind of basil this is, and this is actually a cinnamon basil.
Which I had never seen before.
And it's got a flat leaf to it, and it's
smaller
leaf. Smaller leaf, yeah. And this is the regular sweet basil that we think about, which is very pungent. But the cinnamon basil is a little more mild. It almost has a licorice flavor to it. But you can tell the difference because look at the stems.
You got that red coloration in the stems there.
Yeah. And so you can buy these plants now in your supermarket, and you can actually grow them at home. And we're going to do just a little bit of lemon zest to this to kind of brighten it up. I'm not going to add any lemon juice because the Chev is a little tart. But if you want to add that, you can just taste along and go for it.
If you like the taste of lemon, go for it.
That's right. And so these essential oils that are in these lemons is going to be really good and brighten it up. And then we're going to do some cracked pepper. It's so easy. Your kids could do this.
Right.
And if you're having a party, you could do this ahead of time and then just stuff them the day of. And a little bit of sea salt.
So when do we put the basil in?
You can go ahead and do that. And I brought the kitchen scissors with me.
Good.
Do you like the kitchen scissors?
I do like the kitchen scissors.
I find that it bruises the basil a little less, and so it doesn't turn brown as quickly.
You want a big rough cut on this?
Oh, sure. I like it. Okay. I love basil. You can do it whatever you like. And we're going to do just a little bit of fresh garlic. Okay. This is pretty pungent garlic.
It smells great.
Garlic.
This together is just really nice. There we go.
And then we're just going to actually just put this aside. And you could use a pastry bag if you want to do the tomatoes. And we're going to do that when we come back. But that's it. Really, really simple and fabulous. This would be really good on cucumbers too.
Now, did you come up with this recipe, or did you see it somewhere else?
I did. I came up with it.
Or add your own touches to it. You
came up with it.
Awesome.
Now the avocados that we're going to be frying, I did have at a restaurant, and I came home and I said, I've got to learn how to do these. So I kind of taught myself. But
I've never heard of fried avocados.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. Hey, it's our gluten-free guru, Kristi Slaughter. It is glutenfree.guru.com. It's hard to say it. Glutenfreeguru.com. Yeah. Give it a check out today, and we'll get back in just a few minutes, and we'll fry those avocados and stuff some tomatoes.